All autistic people have a specialist skills.
It's not a disease. It's not something you're going to cure. It's a lifelong pervasive developmental disorder. It's a condition. The people are looking for the savant. They're looking for the Rain Man. They're looking for the person trapped within the autism, and it isn't there. And that's the problem. And I think because people with autism can, particularly with Asperger's, don't present any differently, that people make assumptions about them.
You know, apart from the Rain Man, which was most people have seen that film, you know, with Dustin Hoffman playing, you know, this kind of autistic savant, and that's very, you know, not everybody's a savant. I mean, very few autistic people have got that kind of unique ability to be able to do things at that level. You know, Carl has a good voice. He sings it with perfect pitch. I mean, if I say he's not a savant, but you know, if some people say he is musically, I'm not quite sure if I agree with that, but he certainly has a skill.
Non-verbal autistic people cannot communicate.
Carl's, you know, classed non-verbal. He does have language, but he's been termed as non-verbal. You know, and I know that Kyle doesn't really I mean, you know, he doesn't really articulate his views and feelings because, you know, he relies on me to do that. But I know, I sense it from Kyle. I know that he wants to be part of things.
All autistic people have low IQ.
So then we fought to get Eddie into, we didn't fight, but you had to try to get your place at Swiss Cottage School. Everybody at the school thought we were mad. They didn't think Eddie really had a disability. They thought that, you know, that Eddie was very bright, which of course he is, but and that, you know, eventually he would sort of learn. But we knew, and Swiss Cottage knew, and the psychologist we went to, that Eddie did have a disability. But you know, now we know it was autism. We know why people can be very bright and appear almost as if it's just, you know, it's just something delayed development.
Because there's this thing where autistic children are very bright, and I think actually most autistic children that I know, and I've come in contact with lots, I mean, I don't think I've ever met one child that you know, that wasn't unusually intelligent, is what I'm going to say there. But you know, what is intelligence?
Low on the planet Earth.
Oh, when did you come to what year did you come to planet Earth?
1995.
Low on the planet Earth, 1995.
Yeah.
Peak.
Oh, you're Chinese, you're the pig, both of you. And what year, Kyle? Planet Earth. What year?
1986. Tiger.
Tiger.
All autistic people go to special schools.
Yeah, so Eddie started off in a mainstream nursery and primary school, and because Eddie's main condition was epilepsy, and they only used to look for classic Cannon's autism, Eddie wasn't diagnosed as being on the spectrum, just had associated disabilities. And we had to fight all the time. I was very involved in inclusion at the time. I really believed in inclusion into mainstream. And I did so up until Eddie was 8. And then he was really being bullied quite a lot at the school. He wasn't allowed to take, remember, he wasn't allowed to take part in this last assembly there before he moved, because he'd gone to the toilet and taken too long in the toilet. But I mean, the thing is that he gets distracted, Eddie, and they were always punishing him because of his behaviour, you see. But now that we know that his behaviour is part of his condition, and he was being punished for being autistic.
Autistic people don't feel emotion.
There's so much more in terms of what goes on with people with autism than meets the eye, and it's about us being aware of that, and actually educating people, I suppose, and sort of making people aware, or you know, introducing it into schools. Like, you know, you may be in a class full of people, you know, some people are going to find people shouting across the classroom quite difficult. So it's about everybody being mindful, I suppose is the word, you know, about people's needs.
Autistic people don't make relationships.
Do you remember going to Icknield School, Kyle?
Good.
Was it good?
Yes.
Do you remember who your friends were there?
David
Yeah.
Campbell.
Yeah.
Campbell. David Webberett.
Yeah.
Scotland. Scott Metcalf.
Yeah.
Joanna Eckerton.
Yeah.
Christopher Coombs.
Oh gosh, you remember all that, and yeah. Who else? Gemma.
Gemma.
Okay.
Lister. Darrell Elliott.
Daryl Elliott. Yeah. Gosh, I'd forgotten, Kyle. That's brilliant. Were they good? Good friends?
Good.
They were good friends, weren't they?
That I asked her to write a song because I've always liked Caroline's songs that she's written for cars. I really wanted a song because I haven't been very good at sort of writing sort of songs that feel for me the way I feel for him. And then she is like a brother I never had.